Have you ever seen a creator speedrun their reputation from beloved internet icon to public enemy in a matter of days? Because that's exactly what's happening with Clara Dao. One moment she's the wholesome body positivity queen of TikTok and YouTube, spreading self-love and good vibes. Next, it took only one bizarre video to send everything spiraling, and she followed up with responses so tone deaf it felt like she used noise cancelling headphones to film it. So why are her fans turning against her? Why is she beefing with the whole internet, including YouTubers? And how did she manage to respond in the worst way possible? Well, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see how a once adored YouTuber became the plot twist no one saw coming. But before we get into the mess, let's rewind, because Clara Dao didn't just wake up controversial one day. She built her empire being the internet's relatable big sister. Dance videos, skits, motivational pep talks, her whole thing was about loving your body, flaws and all. She had over 3 million TikTok followers, 4 million on YouTube, and a comment section that praised her along the lines of, "Thank you for helping me love myself," and "You inspire me to feel confident in my own skin." So for the longest time, it was all sunshine and serotonin boosts. But then she dropped this video, and that's when things got ugly. Because this 21-minute marathon of chaos was her big reveal of a healthy lifestyle, which basically boiled down to don't eat, like at all. She casually explained that she only eats when she's really hungry, and sometimes she'll just forget to eat until she feels actual stomach pain. And she says this like it's a flex. But it doesn't stop there. Clara throws in some caveman philosophy, claiming that our ancient ancestors didn't snack and that modern eating habits are just humans getting too comfortable.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Girl, this is a National Geographic Ovation edition. Viewers saw this as dangerous messaging, especially when she's got millions of young impressionable viewers hanging on to her every word. So fans were immediately like, are we sure this is the same Clara Dao who preached self-love, or did someone hack her channel? So that's how this whole controversy started. Now, if there's one thing the internet's good at, it's rallying with pitchforks the second things go sideways. And that's exactly what happened here. Her comment section turned into a battlefield. People were flooding in with, "Wait, aren't you the body positivity girl? Are you really promoting borderline starvation? Where's the real Clara, and what have you done with her?" And so, to make matters worse, it wasn't just casual viewers calling it out. Even fans who had been there since day one felt betrayed. The Clara they followed was supposed to be about embracing your body, not ignoring your hunger cues like you're trying to win some twisted survival game. And then came the unsubscribe wave. Clara lost around 10,000 subscribers in just 24 hours and continues to lose subscribers every month. So for an influencer, that's not just a red flag. That's how you go from trending to terminated. Now, usually when creators mess up this bad, they hit us with the classic playbook. Cue the teary-eyed apology video, dramatic music in the background, maybe a puppy for sympathy points. But Clara, nah, she went radio silent. She kept uploading like it was business as usual, as if her entire comment section wasn't on fire screaming, "Hello, care to explain?" People were basically camped out in her videos waiting for her to address the controversy. It was like watching someone ignore a fire alarm because they're too busy filming a TikTok dance, and every day she stayed silent, the backlash grew louder. People wanted answers, and Clara gave them, well, TikToks about her skincare routine. But maybe her silence was a better strategy for her, because when she did decide to finally respond, oh boy. She responded in the worst way possible, making things way worse than they needed to be. Instead of a serious apology, Clara posted a TikTok that felt like a musical roast of her own audience. She literally sang about how she was misquoted and claimed all she said was, "I don't eat when I'm not hungry." Nah, the internet watched the 21-minute Hunger Games tutorial. You said way more than that. Clara Dao then tried to play the victim card, acting like everyone freaked out for no reason, which just made things worse as she took no accountability, and instead she just joked about being cancelled. As if that wasn't messy enough, Clara then took the nuclear option. She disabled comments on the original video. Yep, she pulled the plug on the one place her audience could voice their concerns. Fans were furious because it felt like she wasn't just dodging responsibility anymore, she was burying the evidence. Because here's the thing, when you turn off comments, it makes the video look squeaky clean to new viewers. No red flags, no warnings, just a friendly face and some very questionable advice. So that's pretty shady to me. But here's where things get even worse, because instead of listening to her audience or taking accountability, Clara doubled down and started beefing with her critics. She even took shots at YouTubers who called her out, throwing in a Mariah Carey obsessed reference like she's too famous to care.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
And how ironic, because if you have the time to make videos shading your critics, maybe you do care just a little bit. Maybe a lot. But this was just classic meltdown behavior. Rather than addressing valid criticism, she dismissed everyone as haters and acted unbothered while she was clearly bothered. The whole haters gonna hate attitude might work when you're winning, but when your career's tanking for a reason, it just comes off like you're dodging accountability. And as the meltdown continued, Clara doubled down in further videos. She potentially teased how she never really needed the body positivity angle, joked about potential surgeries, and acted like her entire brand pivot was just for fun. If that wasn't enough, watchers discovered she seemed to be mocking the idea of feeling confident with a flat chest after some weird joking posts about changing her appearance. So, with all the latest content she's been posting, it comes across like she used the body positivity message to build her fame, then tossed it aside once she made enough money. She even posted about earning enough to do what she wants, brushing off concerns with lines like, "I never said I'd keep my old body forever." So, fans who once admired her honest persona said it felt like betrayal. They felt like she lied to make money, and now that she has it and the internet's cancelling her, she's done pretending. So all I'm saying is that this is the impression everyone's getting due to how quickly she pivoted from "I want to help you love your body" to "I got what I wanted, so let me do my own thing." And she's also been posting videos bragging about her financial success, flaunting a house and a lavish lifestyle to prove she's above the hates, which is out of character as it implies she was never truly the humble, empathetic figure she portrayed. So I guess her wealth is her defense to all this, like she's trying to imply we're all beneath her because she's successful. Not exactly the brand synergy she built with her original "we're in this together" messaging. And let's be clear, there's nothing wrong with an influencer earning money, but people see a massive difference between monetizing honest content and using a cause as a stepping stone to fame, only to dismiss it later. So as soon as her behavior contradicted her entire brand, fans realized the positivity might have been a mask for easy clout. And the craziest part is that this whole thing could have been avoided in the first place. All she had to do was drop a simple, honest message like, "Hey, I realize my advice wasn't safe for everyone. That was my personal routine, not a recommendation. I'm sorry for the confusion." She could have added a disclaimer or a pinned comment and boom, crisis averted. But nope, instead she mocked valid concerns and now her career spiraling. So Clara Dao took a controversy that could have been a speed bump and turned it into a demolition derby. What started as a questionable health video spiraled into sarcastic non-apologies, silenced comment sections, and full-on beef with her critics. But drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Clara can salvage her career, or is this the influence equivalent of game over? So until next time, stay safe, eat your meals, and remember, if you're ever in a PR crisis, maybe skip the sarcastic TikToks. Peace.